This video is not for the sensitive hoes. The ones who can't take anyone else's opinions except for their own. If you can't have a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Now remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to nanny port to Nina's Rawview. In 3, 8, 2, A1.
Street Fighter 6.
New challenger, Barbie.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
Now off to another wonderful day at Barbie Land. Wait, I don't know that Barbie, but I think she's the one that said my movie Barbie World would flop. Get out the way, Asian Ken. I got some business to handle. Where is she?
I'm right here. What do you want?
Oh, you heard said my movie would flop.
Oh, yes, I did.
You look just like Jeffree Star. It's on.
Round 1. Fight!
Barbie Positivity Lightning.
New challenger, Ken.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Oh, geez, I heard that you're the guy that teach me how to become a real man, so Barbie wants my plastic junk. You came to the right place, kid. Asian Ken. Man, it's on like Donkey Kong. Jeez.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah. Ah. It's a tie for now. For now, off to Barbie World. So fellas, get ready to let out your inner feminine and get ready to play with Barbie and Ken in Street Fighter 6.
Barbie playing in theaters July 21st.
Well, here we go again.
Oi cachi, holas, escándalos, miato, ma papa, caropese, papachu, paparu, y chamase como tu es. See, they should have hired me to host for Valentina's place in Drag Race Mexico. I know better Spanish than her. I'm sure y'all understood every word I just said. But in case you didn't, for those of y'all who can't understand Spanish, I said, welcome to Rawview. Thank you for coming back to Rawview. Y'all know this is a place where we come to keep it cute, keep it mute, or you will get the boot. Okay, you will get the boot blocked and chopped immediately, distinctively, ingrediently, okay? So yeah, we're back for another episode of All Stars 8. Let me show you my look. Thank you, Aquarius, for, you actually brought me overalls. Like, nobody ever brought me overalls, but I already have army fatigue overalls, like 2 of them, but this is different, like a different kind of color. But the only thing I don't care for, and it's just in general, I'm gonna ask people out there, when y'all buy pants, do y'all like y'all pants to be like this? I don't, because I feel like a funky chicken, you know? Like, I feel funky and high water. I like my pants to be tapered at the bottom, you know? That's the only thing I don't care for with these overalls, because I like it to be like tapered. So like with these kind of pants, I would put on my my high top Jordans, so that way I can like tuck in the bottom part. But besides that, it's cute. Thank you, Aquarius. Oh, look who I brought. You know the light, oh, I can't turn the light down, that's the thing. Now look at her, she's missing her eyelashes. I literally sat on her by accident just now, but before that, the lashes were starting to come off. Even the paint is starting to kind of fade away, but you know, it's the end of time. But you know, because some of y'all really thought I didn't know about this look, this doll. This doll was given to me by Hexington a long time ago, you know. She's still here. I'm gonna have to buy some more lashes and put some on her. And maybe even attempt to paint the face or the eyes especially. Yeah, everything's starting to kind of fade away and crack as over time, but you know, she's still thriving. Or trying to, at least. So I'm gonna do this thing now where I call this Daily Inspiration by Rupaul. You see, she signed it. It was before she realized she doesn't like me. I normally do this when I go live on like YouTube. We believe we literally are the characters we are portraying, forgetting who we really are. Spiritual beings having human experiences. Some people take their roles so seriously that they are willing to kill in the name of staying true to their character. Most people don't want to awaken from the illusion. That's why drag queens make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. Drag queens are essentially making fun of the roles people are playing. And in doing so, drags have become experts at parody, satire, and deconstructing social patterns. Now, excuse me, after reading all of that, I feel quite a faint. In the drag world, we might say she when we're actually talking about a he. Or we might laugh hysterically at a sad, depressing scene from an old black and white melodrama. Again, it's a survival technique to avoid getting sucked into the seriousness of all the drama. Like Mary J. Blige says, no more drama. And it's not only drag queens who have blown the lid off of culture's lunacy and hypocrisy. Comedians, rock stars, and even Bugs Bunny have built celebrated careers on irreverence and challenging the status quo. But drag queens aren't praised as such because they carry the burden of shame inflicted on feminine men by a masculine-dominated society. Feminine behavior is a man and seems to act as a treason in a masculine culture, as opposed to in ancient cultures that relied on drag queens, shamans, and witch doctors to remind each individual member of the tribe of their duality as male and female, human, spirit, body, and soul. Okay, now as always, we're going to read comments and tips, and then read people, of course. Thank you, James Gillis. Thank you, Darnell Howard. Thank you, Carlos Alva, as always. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Beatrice Estrella. Thank you, Steve Gonzalez, as always. Not for down. Thank you, Deborah Harrison. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Not for funky little turkey booty. Oh, weirdos. Thank you, Mike Valdez. Thank you, Jordan Cox. Oh, he saw the future coming. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Dictari. Thank you for the good tip, love. Thank you. I'm going to take a note from Carlos Alva and just pull up in town whenever your next show is. Thank you, Hannah Leterio, as always, boo. Thank you, Richard Matchman, as always. As always. Oh, Tiffany, you still come and watch me and still tipping me? Thank you. Oh, Tiffany was so sweet, y'all. Tiffany Dion. She's a socialite. Girl. But I'm gonna need her to be a little more social though, and give me some actual bookings in LA, okay? Okay, girl, be a little more social, bitch. Okay? God did not make you pretty and blonde and white for no reason, girl. Open your legs to married men and get me booked. Girl, hello. Thank you, Alley Cat, as always. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Girl, your name is pronounced Gayla, okay? Gayla. Don't try me. Girl. Thanks for all your tips, guys. Some of you that have never tipped, get some money together and scrounge it together. And I better be saying some new names next week. You can find all the tipping information down below in the description box, okay? So tired of threatening people for respect? They say respect is given. No, you have to curse hoes out to get it, okay? Speaking earlier of Valentina, how many of y'all are actually watching Drag Race Mexico? And is it actually good? Because like, we watched it, but like, you know, I can't really understand the language all the way, even though I speak it perfectly, but I can't understand it. So I can never really get into these international shows, but I heard that she's been kind of catching a little bit of slack for not really, like, I guess, I don't know, some people don't seem to like her being a judge. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. But I did find it funny though, because like that first episode, the lip sync, she kind of like was like, both of y'all did bad and didn't know y'all words. And I'm thinking like, Valentina, did you forget what happened in Greedy? Who? You know that I'm greedy for comments. I was so confused because Alexis said my final vote ultimately came down to what I feel in my heart, and then eliminated the queen she was crushing on all season, and kept the queen she had beef with. Then changing her mind on Twitter saying after sleeping on it, she would have kept Lala. She is so funny. Alexis, she's an actress. You know, and I'm not being funny, but like, you know how she was doing like those of y'all to go to her page, she does these like appreciation posts of like the girls who went home, you know, like and don't get me wrong, I think Alexis is a good person, but I swear she was just doing that just to look good in like the audience eyes. Like, look what I'm doing. I'm showing appreciation posts to everybody. Look, I'm a good person. Make sure y'all like me. Like, for real, that's what I get from it. No shade, no tea. No shade, no tea. No onions. Oh yeah, Nina, did you hear Queens of the Universe got canceled? In my honest opinion, this season of Queen of the Universe was messy, especially Mel B. Yeah, I did hear, and I celebrated. No, I did. No, it's always that petty part who's kind of like, well, y'all don't F with me, so I mean, whatever. You know, but no, like anytime like a gay show or something gets canceled, it's a loss for us. But then sometimes these gay shows aren't that good, to be honest. Like, no shade, no tea. Like, I didn't really even care for the first season. I was surprised they got a second season. But I will say the first season was better than the second season. And it actually had maybe decent enough singers on the first season. This second season was giving Drag Race again, giving production, giving let's keep the favorites who weren't even good. Like the ones who they kind of kept, or the ones they sent home were probably better singers than the ones they kept. Like it was like one Twinkie guy. Horrible. Wasn't even doing drag. And they still kept them over somebody who could sing. A lot of people think that Mel B was being like transphobic towards Giselle. I don't know if that's the case. Like if she didn't like her because she was, but like Giselle was good, but she had some falls too where she sounded kind of bad sometimes or didn't hit a certain note. Just being honest, you know, like we have to look past the fact that yeah, she's trans and she's glamorous, but they mess up too. Yeah, the show just seemed very, I don't know, like, and then like the judging is so weird. Like no shade, no tea. Besides maybe Vanessa Williams, and even then I don't look at her as like a powerhouse singer, but like no shade, but like Michelle and Mel B and Trixie and them, like I couldn't take y'all serious. Like I just couldn't, you know. And I know that half of these people that audition for the show, no shade, if they were to audition for like American Idol or The Voice, they wouldn't have even made it past the audition. And I'm not being, but I'm just being legit honest, for real. Like seriously, like it's just, you know. And then the judging is really weird. It's like it's a singing competition, but then sometimes they don't even go off of the singing. They go off of like, oh, I liked your wig. You sounded a plum fool, but baby, your wig, yes, I'm keeping you. Like, okay. So I really wonder, like, were the ratings even good? Like, were the ratings doing good or whatnot? And I think they're pulling it off of Paramount, period. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. So some people think that it's like a this gay agenda thing, like they're trying to get rid of the gays. You know, and it could be. That could be part of it, but it also could be because it wasn't doing good. Who knows? You know, but I'm sorry to all the contestants on there who were looking for more, or people that wanted to audition and it's gone. I am sorry for that, but the show was just okay, to be honest. It really wasn't needed, honestly. It was just like another spin-off of Drag Race in a way, pretty much, minus the lip syncing. They want Jimbo to win so bad. This is the first time they didn't do, if you aren't at the top, you're at the bottom in the episodes right before the finale. They know dang well the winner would eliminate her. Maybe true. They didn't do it, did they? They wanted Alexis to win because they know Alexis is going to play with the producers making a storyline of her betraying Lala. Alexis Michelle's name really do rhyme with hell. Oh, she's willing to do whatever the producers say. Definitely. So they like that. Okay, this is kind of a long comment, but it made me really sad hearing how you talked about your experience on Drag Race, because I've dealt with depression and anxiety for many years. So I know what it's like. And I was watching the Untucked of your season last night, and it was just so unfair and sensitive and mean the way you were portrayed and how the queens talked about you. It just made me sad. I think it's okay to feel defeated, and it's okay to be sad, like in the makeup challenge where you had to one of the staff in drag, and the guy you worked with seemed like a very sweet and sensitive man, and I felt so sad when you sashayed away. And I think he understood your feelings, but I can only speak from what I've seen on the show. Shay told you not to give up just like that, but like, do queens and Shay know how you feel when you've been in the bottom and had to lip sync more times than Shay did in the show? It's easier for her to stay confident because it was like the first time she was in the bottom. I think it's totally understandable and okay that you felt defeated and that you were ready to go home. The show made this stigma about mental health and depression just worse. Like, we aren't allowed to have feelings or be depressed or talk about our feelings. That's how it looked like to me when I watched the Untucked of your season. Like the queens getting visibly annoyed and saying you're too negative, which, excuse me, when you're depressed, you have a tendency to think in a way that comes off pessimistic, and it's hard to stay confident and motivated. But I can't judge you since I wasn't on the show and didn't see what happened behind the cameras or cutout scenes. But I think telling someone who is already feeling down that they're too negative, how does that help anyone? If it was me on the season with you, I wouldn't have angrily told you what to do or how to feel, nor get annoyed or roll my eyes like Sasha Velour did. Oh, clocked and bopped. But that's like half of people, like half of these fan base and stuff, they think like that about young kids who haven't experienced life, and to them just like, and then they love saying stuff like, oh, you need help. It's always the ones who come to your page being nasty and vile for no reason at all, and you don't even know them, but they claim you need the help. I think y'all need the help, but being that you were able to see, like, yeah, like you were seeing what I felt, like, and when you would see why I wasn't talking to the girls to keep it to myself is because of stuff like that. But to other fan base, they see it this other way, and right, it's easy for people to be like, oh, it's okay, get over it, because they're not the ones going through it. Like you said, example, like, Shay is the first time being in the bottom. So of course you're more confident. Like, yes, like anybody who's been in the bottom, a lot of times, your confidence is going to break away. You're not going to be all cheery and cheerful, But anyway, I'm glad that some of y'all can see, the things that a lot of people couldn't see. Hey, Nina, I love you so much. I get why so many people got... Sorry, y'all, it's hot Cheetos are burning up my throat. I get why so many people got interested in the search for the missing sub, but now that we know what happened, I think we should really think about why not even half of the attention got paid to the nearly 500, it was actually 700 or so people, refugees who lost their lives trying to get from Africa to Europe on one boat the same week. We have a habit of, in the news, giving more attention to even value out to the lives of the rich and lesser pigmented individuals. Just saying that we get distracted from the real difficult crisis by BS by billionaires. Exactly. But I did mention it last week, though, a little bit of it, but like I just found out more about it as well. Somebody made their comment on why they think the other thing got more attention. Let me see. Like, I got to be honest, I completely understand why there were more resources dedicated to a single sub rather than anything else. People trapped in a submarine at the bottom of the ocean is interesting and catches the attention of people. The media made the story blow up because to everyone else, it was like watching a suspenseful horror movie. When the media gets its attention on something, then governments and organizations realize that they can profit off of being in the spotlight and also avoid being shown in a negative light. Also, the people on board had billions of dollars and would have easily given any organization instant clout. And also, the submarine was in between two first world countries, which could easily search for them. Also, they could deploy far more resources to find the sub because they had a definite time frame to work with, but also a deadline to meet. Compare this event to the hundreds of poor people that died in shipwrecks. It's not that interesting. It's not that lucrative to help them. It's not as easy to just chuck resources at. No one from the media cares about them because they have heard stories of people dying all the time. Saving people who are dirt poor isn't going to make you look good as helping the very few rich dudes who are in the spotlight. Trying to manage an operation where the resources you send probably won't even make it on time is difficult. From an objective standpoint for an organization, it is better for a person to put more resources into 5 rich people than 500 poor people. Obviously, what is objectively the correct decision is not always what is morally correct, but the problem is that morality is an extraordinarily difficult principle to apply when the people in question's lives don't affect you on a personal level. I can say that I personally didn't care when I heard that 5 people on the boat died, and I'm sure many others could say the same. If you apply the same level of apathy to someone whose sole purpose is to ensure that their organization grows and that their own pockets are filled, and then face them with a scenario where they could intervene at a massive loss of profits to save a few dozen people, I think you will find that it will be much more difficult for that person to make the morally correct decision. God dang. But basically, I guess he was trying to say, like, and it's kind of true in a way. A lot of people don't find stuff like people who are less unfortunate dying or things happening to them that interesting. People kind of brush those people off, unfortunately, and all we do care about is like rich people and look what happened to rich people, and that's unfortunately true. It is. Doesn't mean it's right, but it's unfortunately true to a point. But either way, 700 people. Wow. That's like almost close to like the people that died on Titanic, which was like, I think 1,500 people. That's a lot of people who were just so desperate to try to get some kind of freedom, and they didn't make it. But they're free now, and hopefully in a better place. So rest in peace to all of them. Someone said, I'm white, but not white enough to go on a submarine to see the Titanic. Girl, I'm black, and I ain't going. So I wish they would do more 60s lip sync songs, honestly. Some Supremes, Ronettes, songs that girls have to feel more and can't just dance her out of. Yeah, right, you would think RuPaul would do more like some Supremes and like reflections of the way life used to be. Like stuff like that, but maybe they can't get the rights. I mean, girl, they'll be VH1 girl or whatever. They should be able to have plenty of money and get rights to these songs. Oh, this is random kind of news in a way. So the chat that I'm in, somebody posted this. It's kind of random. I'm like, so remember the episode, whatever season it was, that had Jocelyn Fox in them. Remember they had that wedding episode, and that guy that looked like a damn gremlin, like a frog, and he would he was so scared to get in drag because he didn't want his boys in basketball team to make fun of him. I guess, I don't know, it's come out of nowhere, but I guess like he I don't know, is trying to sue RuPaul and them or something, because allegedly he didn't know that's what it was. Like he was tricked into doing an episode. He didn't know what kind of thing, what it was, and he got tricked into it or something allegedly. And right, his fiance. Like the answer is the episode was removed. Oh, they said that the episode was removed. I need to see. I'm gonna try to look that up real quick. The episode was removed from all U.S. streaming platforms officially, though it can be watched internationally, likely due to the lawsuit by the toxic straight man who was made over by Jocelyn Fox. He was lied to about what he was signing up for by his girlfriend, who essentially used this experience as punishment for an infidelity dispute they had. It doesn't excuse his attitude and downright abhorrent behavior on set. He even vomited on the main stage because he was so uncomfortable being there. He did look kind of sick. Granted, he was lied to and was a popular basketball player afraid of what his teammates would do or say. This was all cited in his lawsuit following his divorce from his wife that appeared on the show with him. Or maybe his wife he's divorcing. Wow. Maybe he wouldn't be as mad if he didn't end up looking like a gremlin. Anyway, on to the show.
What's your look? It screams.
I'm mad. I was fast forwarding or skipping the part. I look back. I'm like, why is there a wig walking in slow motion?
I feel 100% like a winner, baby.
Oh, He said Lala who?
Jimbo and Jessica.
So everybody voted for Lala. So is the fan base gonna go attack everybody? Or just Alexis? As y'all should.
I thought you told Lala you weren't going to send her home.
Oh, Jimbo had to do it. Somebody got to be the messy one. This is why me and Jimbo should have been on the same season. Because I would have asked him more about her cheekbones, and then he would have said that.
I didn't promise. I just told her that I would never forget.
Alexis did say that, true. She did.
Alexis said she would keep me if I made her a promise. If we were ever in a position...
Girl, if she sent Alexis home tonight after the so-called promise, gag.
It's so empty in here.
It's like our own.
Oh, y'all James Mansfield show? JK. Speaking of James, he's in the UK right now. Full circle moment. Cause we did when I did my UK tour thing. Was it after me and Valentina from Australia? I don't know. Did the UK thing, and then me and James had a show together.
Oh my God, you are so ugly. Oh, oh my God. I'm making you. Who are you, sweetheart? I tried to look you up. I couldn't even Google you. You don't even have a Wikipedia. Read a book. Read a book. I can't read. How old are you? You're like 35. I mean, that is so old. I can't even do the arithmetic.
Oh. There's not a wrinkle on my face, child. And I look like I just stepped off the stage.
You were Miss USA. Miss USA for 1 year. That was only 265 days. You don't have a picture perfect life. You don't have a picture perfect life. You don't have a picture perfect life.
I'm going with the wind fabulous. I'm fabulous, honey. I'm going with the wind fabulous. I'm going with the wind fabulous. I'm going with the wind fabulous. Look who's old and washed up now.
We had 2 nights together, I think, and because I was more popular and better, they kept me longer. He had to go home early. That poor man. It's really not it's not a laughing matter. But anyway, we did have fun though. But it's like, oh, full circle, he's back. Y'all make sure y'all feed that man, girl, because y'all know y'all food don't have any season.
Hello.
Rupaul, I don't know if somebody told you, but it doesn't match.
I want you...
Girl, Kenny swear he is black trade in that durag.
We ain't roasting chestnuts on an open fire. We are roasting Carson Kressley.
So this week's challenge is roast of Carson Kressley. Or is it Presley? I always get it confused. I always get him and the name Carson Daly confused. But Carson Daly is the long-jawed guy from TRL who dated my white straight girlfriend, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I won my last role. Yo, Rupaul is so old.
Yeah, he can do bad this time.
I don't like to hurt people to make them laugh. You know, he's gonna be like, Jessica, this is not funny. This is cruel.
But you literally be reading people sometimes in confessionals and in the room. Just do the same thing on stage.
Boy, your favorite color, girl.
It's actually, he forgot to lift his leg when he peed. I'm sorry you didn't get it.
Roses is...
Yeah. I guess we're all dumb.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be Joan Rivers.
That's...
Not Joan again. Well, he was pretty good at it though. Why not?
Oh, it could be your first time in the bottom.
Well, I don't plan to prepare a bottom presentation.
Confidence.
He make us believe that he have talent.
Okay, that's funny.
Jessica's being too nice, which is death during a roast. The whole point of a roast is to get.
They say that, but then it been a few times where somebody does cut deep, and they actually get into their feelings and like it just turned mean. I mean, isn't that a roast?
Child, is ginger mint at the buffet when the crab legs are done?
Make sure we hear that.
Like I'm like crab leg. What?
Not seeing it. There's nowhere to go but up.
There you go. That's it.
You're like, that's a good way to think, but is it going to happen?
Wishes for nothing more in the world than a pony. And Carson was no different.
Well, I like his jacket.
And love you and your passion for breeding horses and for being bred by whores.
Alexa is just too serious of a person. That's all. He just too serious. Like that's probably fun amongst like his Grey Poupon friends. I thought you girls should come over today and we could have Grey Poupon on crackers. Oh, I have a joke to tell you too, by the way. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to Marshall Fields. I know. I cracked myself up. Like, that's very Alexis right there. But, like his Grey Poupon friends would get it. But, like, us commoners, we wouldn't understand.
Just sucking more dick than Carson at a Richard convention.
I don't want convention clear.
Right, I don't get it.
Jessica Wilde is such a slut, you gotta fuck her with her legs crossed.
That's funny. Michelle, girl, please. Just because you don't get it or don't make fun of it, that's funny. Not your legs not your legs across and you're still getting danged out.
She's got what?
Truth, I
don't
think.
even get it.
Well, it's actually.
Oh my God. Girl, Jimbo, don't explain nothing to her. That's funny.
Yeah, the icon, the legend.
Not Katya, just here for no reason. Her big shoes.
No, but I would. Who? I really had it for Lala.
If I have to hear about this one more time.
Like, taking quite a shine to our candy over there.
Oh my.
Ew. Alexis, so you just like big boys. Is that it? Ew. Girl, ew. In other words, Candy, I will sleep with you. Remember our deal. Don't send me home.
He is beautiful.
What? This is giving me when Nicole Page Brooks had it for Raven. She was like, oh, Raven's so hot. And Raven was like, fuck no. She has some acrylic nails. Ew. I'm sorry. If nobody is giving me the same kind of like affection like in my face, I'm not saying all that and then I look dumb. No, ma'am.
What is the gay necro?
I'll tell you that wig that Katya has on is coming out the scalp. This is how RuPaul used to be. When she used to be when she loved drag.
Fun, and if you fail, you're a loser.
I love how Katya doesn't even try to contour her nose. She's like, I'm fish. In her mind, but you know. Somebody said, what was the purpose? There was no purpose. They just was like, oh, Katya's a fan favorite. Let's just put her on. I mean, out of all people that can give advice on being a comedian, really.
I don't know how much advice she actually gave us.
Exactly. Kirby looks different. Anyway, it's time for Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown.
Got my ice cream gloss looking gorgeous.
Boing, 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 boing. Well, as the saying goes, what happens in Japan stays in Japan. That's been Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown. I already saw the hairline. People are already tagging me. People are already tagging me. I'm like, girl, I haven't watched. They're like, I know Nina's going to come for her hairline. I'm like, girl, I do not purposely try to come for her hairline. Like, it's just that a lot of the time the hairlines are bad. And I already saw it. As soon as the light hit, I saw it way back there. See? Down. down. I'm starting to believe that this is a clone of RuPaul. Like, it's not the real RuPaul. Like, it's a clone. Like, it's not RuPaul. I don't know where the RuPaul is. The real one is. I don't know. But I'm starting to think it's a clone for real. It is, seriously. I mean, I don't know. It is something. I guess, and it's RuPaul's fault, to be honest. It is her fault. It is. It's her fault because back in the day, for me, I'm talking about for me, when I would see RuPaul, it was something that you looked up to, you know, and something that just seemed so like glamorous and hard to touch. You know, now I just feel like, I don't know, just plain to me. Like, just, I don't know. Like, I'm not even reading. I'm just saying, like, because she gave me those expectations back in the day, always seeing her, I expect more. I just do, you know, and I'm just like, you know.
Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star.
Like, I and no shade. I mean, but I feel like, okay, she's one of us, but like, I can literally go get that wig from the beauty supply store. You know, it's one of those cheap like wigs you get in the bag and you just pull it out. But I'm like, yeah, I relate to this. Only my hairline would be up here.
Well, if you mean spit roasted, yes.
I mean, look at his tan. He's clearly roasted.
Carson Kressley, this is your...
I cannot with Carson. You know this young man was sucking everybody off in the gym. You know he was. When I tell you, if you look at the word twink, he is the picture right by twink. Like, he is literally, this is the founding father of twink. Girl, I should have been on this roast. This is the founding father of twinkism, okay? When you want to know what a twink is, this is where you look at right here. And I will say, I mean, of course he's had work done and stuff, but like, he looks the same. He really does. I cannot.
Coming to the stage first.
Welcome to the roast of Nina Bonina. Wait, how many names does this bitch need? Brown. I'm your MC and RuPaul's secretary, Michelle Visage. On tonight's panel are a bunch of skanks who twist my knockers into a pretzel. Let's get this roast cookin'.
Thank you for that introduction. Hercules. I am so honored to have the privilege to be roasting a very close friend of mine. In the famous words of RuPaul at DragCon, there goes, what was her name again? Nina Bonina Brown. You all may know her as transphobic, fatphobic, depressed, problematic, and most of those things are true. I do see that we have a lot of pigs with us tonight. Is that Camilla De Lorenzo? That famous drag queen from Queer Off? She's so talented. Says no one. Is that Squishy? We all know him as Squishy or Diamond, but the CDC knows him as Patient Zero. Now back to the man of the hour, Nina Bonina Brown. It's so hard not to take some of her sayings and use it in our everyday lives. For example, the girls are girling, it's late, tipping is not a country in China, she's acting. I just wish she would use some of our sayings, like, Nina, the audio is way too loud in the beauty and look segment. Nina, the Rawview is 8 days old, it's 8 days late, just to name a few. One thing a lot of people don't understand is how caring Nina Bonina Brown is. She's so caring that she lets us use her HBO account, her Hulu account, her Peacock account, her Wow Plus account, pretty much all of your streaming services. And when I say she lets us use it, it's pretty much we do all the paying for it and she just logged in. A lot of people always are wondering, one thing we cannot take away from Miss Nina Bonina Brown is that she's a trendsetter, she's a hell of an artist, and she's super talented.
My grandmother always told me don't greet a white woman to their face. But I'm just going to say you're a horrible person. Anyway, y'all, or whatever y'all want to be called this week, I know what y'all thinking. I did not know Mr. T had a gay, cracked out son that's secretly on the spectrum, but this means Squishy, otherwise known as Hotness NJ on X2. Everyone said that Ray and Misha would be so good at this, but everyone knows fat people prefer barbecues. But let's stop with the fat jokes because, come on, they already have a lot on their plates. But to the woman of the hour, did you know that Nina was in the Guinness Book of World Records? That is true, guys. You gotta look it up. You gotta look it up, you know. Got homework to do tonight.
So tell us a joke.
First thing is for blocking blessings. You know mama don't be doing the things that she should be doing all the time. But she's in the Guinness Book of World Records for that, for blocking her blessings. Don't be blocking blessings. Can I get an amen? But Nina is a lovely person. You know, I love her to death. The first time I seen her, I saw so much of me in her. Then I wanted her in me.
Ew, Michelle.
And now we're here. Now off to the nearest bomb shelter, guys. Bring in a car.
Canceled.
Thank you, Squishy. Squishy has had more ugly people in him than DragCon. Ronaldo, Ray flew in all the way from New York to be here. You know he was crying to me about his weight gain, saying, they made me buy 2 tickets for the airplane. And I said, yeah, but you got 2 meals. And he perked right up. And now, on to the queen herself, Nina Bonina Osama bin Laden Brown. I always wondered why Osama gets a credit in your name, until I realized that you do have a lot in common. You're both tall, you're both people of color, and just like your drag career, dead.
Oh, no, he didn't. Miss Peaches?
No, I'm just teasing. Nina calls her fans piggies because these days it's politically incorrect to use the term slow. Speaking of slow, hi Cam. You know, when Cam met Pierre, he came up to him and said, I want to learn from the best. I'm an up-and-coming drag queen. Do you have any tips for me? And Nina gave him the same advice that Nina gave Osama bin Laden. Hang in there. Nina's obsessed with the movie Child's Play. Child's Play stars Chucky, a doll that's possessed by a red-haired, freckled-faced, goofy-looking demon of a bitch serial killer. Oh, hi, Claire. Alright, that's all my time. Nina, I thank you so much for letting me be here. You know I love you. And we have to get to our next roaster, which is Cam. Cam swears that he's going to be serving all the beauty over here. It's just kind of funny that all that beauty can be removed with one Kleenex. Welcome, Cam!
Thank you, Akash, for that intro. Akash, if you do not stop shedding on this floor, child. Anyways, hi everybody. I'm Cam, or Alex, and I'm gonna be here for the... What event is this? The Nina roast. I guess so. So before we get started, I want to give a big thanks to... What's happening? Why is the earth shaking?
I'm acting.
Ray, sit your ass down. There will be ribs after this function. Shit. So continuing on, today we are here to celebrate. Who the hell threw that? Condoms? I know these aren't squishy because Squishy doesn't even use these.
My vagina, like my vagina.
So finally we are now to the man of the hour, Nina Bonina Brown. There's so many things about Nina that I can roast about, but instead I'm going to show y'all what I have. She doesn't know it, but I hid cameras all throughout her house to catch her doing the most stupidest shit that one person can do. I honestly worry for her. Let's take a look.
Put him up. Put him up. In my oh shit. Off to heaven I go.
Well, I gotta introduce the man of the hour. So give it up for someone who needs no introduction at all.
Is that Jasmine?
Ain't that Chris Tucker?
Is that Jasmine Masters?
No, it's Meryl Streep, bitch. Hey, Judges. It's me, the one and only. Who let her in? Who? Jasmine the Master. Oh, damn, honey. Y'all acting like y'all see a celebrity. I know I am a celebrity, honey. Well, damn. You looking like you seen a ghost. The ghost of your drag career. That part. Anyway, Judge, I'm back again to try to do a roast, Judges. Cause you know my last run around on All Stars, I didn't really want to be there, Judges. I just went to the supermarket to get some bread, Judge. And then Rupaul called me and said, "What you doing, Jasmine?" I said, "Getting some bread." She said, "Why, Jasmine?" "Cause I'm hungry, bitch." That part. But I'm just here again to try to tell this joke. Cause I know it's funny. Looking at me like you want to eat me. So here it go. The other day, Judges, I went down to Church's Chicken, Judges. That's how I got my new lip gloss, Judges. I was talking to the cashier about to get me a number 2, Judges, with a biscuit and a little bit of okra. And the cashier said, "That'll be $5.99. I said, "What?" He said, $5.99. I said, "Come closer, Judge." I said, "Oh, your breath smell like shit."
Tell us a joke.
Damn, I done bombed again, Judges. I'm high as hell, Judge. Anyway, that's been my set. I'll talk to y'all later, Judge. Please. Shut up. I am so honored to be respected by these people. And I want to congratulate you, Ronaldo, Ferraldo, Isabella, on possibly becoming a nurse. But remember what we talked about. We take care of the patients. We don't eat them. I love ya. Did you get that? No? Quick, masks are coming. Masks are coming. Squishy, I figured since he looks that way, he has to be a runaway slave. Hey, Squishy, how are you? I don't even have a read for you. This is all I can say for you. Just look at this. 2 words, monkeypox, bitch. Speaking of Drag Race, somebody whose chin drags across the floor all the time. Thank you, Jasmine Masters, for showing up. Because Lord knows you always never show up when I come to LA. I come to LA, she books it. I go to Mickey's, she books it. What are you so scared of, girl? You're beautiful. Is my nose growing? No, just her chin. But anyway, that has been my time. I just want to thank all of you out there for watching and loving me and all my piggies. You know, I don't call you pigs because petty is great. I call you pigs because you guys all stink. But I love you. Lord knows somebody has to. So anyway, I am signing out. Your girl, Nina Bonina Banana Fafana Osama Bin Laden Brown. Have a good night, guys. She looks nice, which means she about to do bad. And if you don't give me some of them wigs so I can put on my damn bald Chucky. Do you know how bald this damn doll been? For months now, he's bald. Because of you. You're the one buying all those damn Chucky wigs, bitch. I'm like, why can I not find any more ginger colored bob wigs? Because you done took them all and sewn them all together for this damn show. My poor bald baby because of you. Girl, it's okay. I still love you. Girl.
The only thing bigger than those tits are your ears.
It is that's fine.
Bigger than this shit.
I kind of like this hair on Jessica. It's very white girl. It's very Holly from Cool World.
The beard cover's working great.
Not the beard cover. She's being funny. I think it's just the way. I think it's because Alexa just sounds like the red eye guy from the commercials. So like she's saying the jokes, but it sounds very kind of like dry. Like it's almost like he's still doing it as B. Arthur. Like it's like B. Arthur and the red eye guy. So it's like Michelle Visage. The beard cover is doing wonders for you. Like it's funny, but he's just saying it so. So it's like Candy. Like if Candy did it, she's gonna sound funny because she sounds negative. Michelle Visage. Your beard cover felt good for you. You're like, oh. Because he sounds funny.
You're also an accomplished author with titles.
That man just now tell you he was all gum and teeth. These poor white people. I swear. You know, I have to say a prayer actually for some white people. I really do. You know, for some reason on my Facebook has been like, sorry, I'm eating a nutty bar. Facebook has been like, for some reason, putting me in the algorithm where somehow my page gets like bombarded by like Trump people. Girl, I can't tell you the amount of thin-lipped, honky-tonk white people looking like gingivitis on legs come to my page with so much ignorance on Facebook. I'm like, how the heck is Trump's family finding my page? So I have to say a prayer. God, please give these white folks a top lip so they can leave me alone and be happy.
And Michelle.
Oh, I'm like, why it just like it's just hands in her face. I'm like, oh, she got. Never mind. Let me.
Doors to gentlemen like this.
Not gentlemen. Is anybody gonna read Rupaul's hairline though? That's what I want to know. Cause I would. I would. Ru, why your wig still back there? And you up here? How's that possible?
Carson's drag name should be...
No, better yet, the ultimate read. I'm not even kidding. I would have came out in my Project Runway RuPaul look. Hey, RuPaul, you see yourself? Hey, girl, it's me, you. Oh, that'd have been funny, bitch. Girl, I would have had my neck out, all my teeth showing. Remember this look?
He had the talent. to make us believe that he have talent.
Not the talent to make us believe that he has talent.
I never wash any of your stuff, but as soon as I get out of here, I'm still not washing it.
Now turn to Rue and say, Rue, I don't see why you laughing, girl. Because I'm not watching Drag You either. Or AJ and the Queen. Now her laugh stops abruptly. She goes, ah!
We understood every single word you said. But by the looks of those lip syncs, clearly money can't buy you talent.
Oh.
Well.
She's so talented, I hope that one day I get to recognize one of her many hit songs.
Not one that you hope to recognize one of them. That was funny.
Speaking of hit song, hey Rupaul! Mother.
Oh, see? You see how the laugh died down some? Oh, you see how that laugh went down a little bit? She was up there in a high register and then went down really close to a little low register really quick. Right, I'm forgetting that this is a Carson roast. I feel like the last two been reading everybody else beside Carson.
How many of you in here knew that Carson was an author? No, bitch, neither did I. That's me. I didn't know either. That's been...
What kind of ending?
Muse, thank you. Living proof that Hooked on Phonics does not work for everybody. Everybody, let's hear it for Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, good old Ellen.
A vacuum cleaner. What is wrong with that face? I'm just joking.
Well, I feel like some of the laughing seems like, I don't know, like fake or forced. I don't know, like just like that part just now. I'm just like, were they really laughing at that, or was that like added in from the editors? Not that she's not being funny, but I'm just like, it just seems a little, I don't know. She didn't even like get the joke out all the way.
My daughter Melissa was bad. I didn't threaten her with boarding school. I threatened her with the goddamn glue factory. And that's where you...
This is no shade. Because I think Jimbo's like hilarious and funny, right? But I'm really not laughing that much. But that's just me, right? We all have different tastes. I don't know. I feel like he's been funnier than what's happening now. For me, you know. But I know for the show, like she's killing it, you know. So she's gonna. But I'm just like. Now I'm sitting here thinking like, who? Like I was legit before I was like trying. I'm like, who?
I know what you're thinking. Who is this vision in floral?
See, exactly.
Say thank you, good night, and we love you, Carson.
I guess this was just to give like his friend a chance to get in drag and be on Drag Race. I guess. I guess because like I'm thinking like, oh, she about to really end the show and turn it out and close the party, and I'm like, okay, like she probably could have went first. Pointless.
Alexis Michelle.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever Alexis wears like these kind of bodysuits, it's like she always gives me like teacher fupa. Like, you know, back in the day, remember that commercial from SNL with the mom jeans? Everybody had their jeans pulled up to their chest and the fupa. It was like, you know, auntie body, but the face is giving, and I'm still gonna buy this. Like, it's plain, but I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy this. She looks. It kind of reminds me of Aja. Like, I feel like Aja will wear this, like especially these colors. But she looks nice. I'm gonna buy this though.
Hot tub. She's vacationing in the Swiss Alps.
And I love how she knows how to do with her makeup what fits the theme. So she's making her cheeks look more icy and glowy. I'm like, yes.
Ready to hit the slopes in my beautiful blue coat.
This is it's okay. It's putting me in the mind of my dang look that everybody swears a Mary J. Blige look. With that single black tear that fell ever so delicately. But you know, at that time, it was like nice. But now it's like, it's really safe. You know, it's like, I don't know.
He's covered in crystal moment.
No shade. She looks butch in this. For real, like, she looks butch and kind of square. I don't know if it's the shoes. And you know how, are they going to read her for not wearing heels? You know how they are. They be wish-washy. I mean, I like the boots, but something about it, like the body, it's no body. It's just like a square, just like, just no shape. It's it takes away from the illusion of anything. I can't get into it.
Are keeping me frozen, bitch. Bling bling.
And honestly, being that she is so short instead, like she actually needs heels. Like I feel like these shoes would be on like somebody who's like maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say slimmer, but like somebody who's taller and a little more, taller and more like it would be fine. But like when you're that short and kind of just like stout, you need some heels. Cause like it's just, I don't know.
You know how she keeps her wig on? Ow. Igloo.
Igloo. Okay, you did that one, Rupaul. Okay. Oh.
I am tucked and plucked and feeling fabulous.
This is nice. I mean, it's cute. I'm waiting for the reveal.
It's like a down jacket in reverse.
It's cute. I don't really get winter or snow all the way. Kind of. Like, hey, the part in the middle with the glistening, the blue, yeah. But like, had they not said, like, if they had not said, like, oh, this is a snow bunny or whatever theme, I wouldn't think snow from this. But it's still a rent.
AKA Jackie Wood.
I wonder how long the girls had to wait for him to get out of drag to come back on stage.
Tom, if you ever end up in New York City, call me.
He's like, oh God, somebody save me.
Has the optimism of traveling with overnight bags because that's just saying, I'm pretty sure I'm going to hook up.
Right, like me. Every day I go somewhere, I have my bag that has lube and condoms. You just never know. Oh, and to elaborate, a lot of guys will never have lube. Okay? I make sure. I'm asking, I'm like, you have any lube? Do you know how many times I've been to people's house who say they have lube? And I go there and I'm like, where's the lube at? They pull out a bottle of Vaseline and cheap lotion. You don't love your hole, do you? Because when I was a bottom, okay, it had to be the finest lube, okay? Excuse you. Girl, y'all having prison sex. Vaseline and Gold Bond lotion. The heck? I mean, people kill me. They always want to have sex, but they never have the right art supplies. I don't get it. I don't understand. They be the ones who want to do it, but they never have the supplies.
You, Candy. What I love the most is you going, bitch, I'm going to wear a moon boot.
They are so fake. They are so fake. Michelle knows she would not have liked this any other time. Like, she just wouldn't. Like she... And then y'all got on James Mansfield about allegedly having the same silhouette, allegedly, somehow, even though he had different silhouettes. But can't even having kind of the same silhouettes, and y'all still don't say anything at all. Like, you're lying.
Talk. Yes, let's talk. This I love. This is like a...
Who do y'all think is the better Joan impersonator that we've seen so far between her and Duca?
Congratulations. You're the top all-star of the week.
I saw that coming a mile away. Well, at this point, just give Jimbo the crown. I mean, y'all should have did that episodes ago.
And waiting for you
right,
in the workroom. Everybody.
Somebody said this season was done the moment Jimbo was casted. And it's true. And I say that because, like, before the show even aired, Jimbo was getting all the love already. Like, it was literally like you'll go to people's, like, pages or go to the Drag Race page. And he had all the likes, all the comments, everything. Like, it was just like already over. I feel like, honestly, this season probably could have been a little more. Jimbo made it interesting, of course, but I feel like it probably would have been a little more interesting or fair had they had not cast it. Even though for me, I look at all the queens the same. For me, I don't look at somebody as like, oh God, I'm threatened. Oh, I'm scared. Like, you might see like Bianca, and like you might be like, oh, but like I look at everybody just as equal. But it's like maybe they would have had like maybe not Jimbo on there, maybe just another girl who people think is forgotten or whatever. Not somebody so like already like big in the fan field. It probably could have been different.
This one hurts the most.
Candy's gonna choose Lex's name. I already saw that coming. I think we all saw that coming. The people who are mad at Alexis are cheering and clapping right now. They are like, "La, I got her. Karma."
Oh, look.
Ew. That was so weird looking just now. I'm like, what kind of pregnant ghost just skipped it through? Jimbo is a dang fool. I cannot. He is a fool. He just a walking loose condom. I cannot. He said, if I can't win a lip sync by dancing, I'm gonna stand out somehow, child.
Welcome back.
Ew, not this side view. At this point, they could have Wachowski. I mean, because assassins are out the door. Oh.
Come on, liver free.
Not Silky again. I'm not even happy. It's no shade. I'm just like, there was a point where Silky, I was like, oh, you know, she doesn't get that much love. Now she has too much. Girl, we just saw you lip sync 20 times in one night, girl, and everything. I'm like, okay, like, okay. Like,
Light on me. I've had quite a tough time here winning these.
And it's just about to get tougher.
well,
Robots, please report to the dead.
okay. Ow. Ow. I forgot this song was kind of funky. Never mind, false alarm. That was just my feet. Girl, Jimbo is twerking from the front and the back. Here we go again. Girl, okay, it was maybe funny the first time, but now I was like, okay, girl. Ew, not her actually eating it. Ew. Like, come on now. Gross. Ew. Ain't this ridiculous? It's like Drag Race is starting to just become like a... It's just not... It's a former joke of itself, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, it's like, it's kind of... it's kind of funny. It goes with the song a little bit. Like, you know, crazy freakazoid. But it's kind of like... Can half of the time, can they ever just can they ever just do a serious lip sync? And Silky's only acting the fool because you see Jen was acting the fool. Like, if this was like, I don't know, some queen who actually took like lip syncing serious, Silky would be more serious. But she's like, well, the white girl being foolish, so will I. They can never just do like a serious, just like lip sync ever at all. It's just like, okay. I know what I'm searching tonight on OnlyFans. Well, it definitely was entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Jimbo, what? Congratulations.
Now, this is so planned. This is so planned. It's so planned. I swear. Right. Stunts and shenanigans. Like, they probably knew he was going to do this look. They talked about it, explained it. Freakazoid, like, he has to win this song. Like, it's just so planned. It's so planned. It's just obvious. I cannot. Right, Luke. Somebody said they're trying to fool the young 13-year-old fans. Probably true because they're so gullible. Some of the old ones do, but yeah, they're like, you know, they believe anything.
Alexis.
Like she about to throw up. Everybody is so like, so it's, I mean, that's fair if she's going off of that, but it's like, I would have sent Candy home because I'm like, yes, Alexis is a threat when it comes to like, you know, her drag being together, but Candy's more of a threat because production likes her. So that's why you send her home.
For letting me be a part of your family.
Can RuPaul try to do a face that seems sincere? Half of the time, she always looked like she about to laugh. Like, she does not look like she cares at all. The face is always like, I cannot. It's like she was waiting for this moment. I cannot.
But now it's time to...
Not Silky's makeup stain all over Jimbo's suit. You think Candy was worse than Alexis? Nobody was bad, but... Yeah, I think Alexis maybe seemed more together and professional than Candy did. But like I said, Alexis was kind of monotone a little bit. Oh, Alexis, you know. I'm still like, cause like, you know, we have talked. And I said, you should get on this show. And I still stand by that. You know, regardless of things you do sometimes that could be a little questionable for real. But I'm still glad you made it on the show. And we talked about it. You made it on. You did a good job. You did a great job. You did an awesome job. But you like, it just comes down to like, you know, who their favorite is and which girls may slip up a little bit. But you did an awesome job. You really did. I just had to message Alexis and let her know, had I have been Black China, you would have won this season. I didn't say that. I did message her though. But this episode surprisingly wasn't that boring. Like compared to like the last episode, the sewing one, this one actually wasn't that boring. Surprisingly, it really wasn't. But let me know down below what you guys think of this episode and how things went out. And are y'all surprised that Candy chose Alexis? Because I'm not. I'm not. And in fact, I'm about to go to her comment section and see what the girls are saying. Because I know they're saying a lot of stuff. Anyway, until next episode, stay beat, stay beautiful, but most importantly, stay blessed. Kimacho or Kamochi. I'm out. Cut.
I'm so white and confused. Where is the manager? Where is Fubu?